Well, this was a long time in the making. This is the first, I guess you could say, episode of Unapologetically Accurate. And you could say that this is technically episode zero. I'm Luke, and hope I stay in frame here. And this right here.
I am Jerry Lee.
So, what we're about, Unapologetically Accurate, short and sweet. We're going to talk about anything and everything. We're going to be talking, I don't know, could be movies, could be talking about TV shows, could be talking about anime. But here's the kicker about us. We're going to probably be talking about stuff in real life occurrences, pop culture, politics. Just saying, this is your first warning. If you want to stick around, stick around. But, we're going to be talking about some things, maybe touchy subjects. Not going to try to ruffle feathers. Well,
I will.
Yeah, this man right here, we're going to debate sometimes, and I could say this right here, right now, for this project, this podcast, this content we're creating. Me and this man have had quite a few conversations over the last few years, and trust me, we can have some debates. So there's definitely going to be times where, it might get a little heated, but you know what, though? It's all in good fun. It's all in good love. You know what I'm saying? So we're introducing ourselves. We're going to talk about things that we like. It's going to be a short and sweet quickie of an episode, and we're just going to, so you get to know us. And, we have links that we're going to be sending out on basically every social media platform. It's going to be on YouTube, obviously, so you can follow us and keep updated on things that are dropping, things about us, and so on and so forth, So, Jerry, what you got in mind, man? What you want to talk about that's up your alley so people have an idea in the future for our content, they know what to expect.
All right, so this man right here focuses a lot on modern movies, horror movies. He's a big horror buff. I'm more of a Asian cinema buff. Bunch of Japanese movies, some Korean movies, a lot of Chinese movies, especially 80s Chinese movies. Huge John Woo fan. Not so much when he came to the West and started doing his thing, but 80s, 90s John Woo. That's right up my alley. As far as video games are concerned, I've been gaming since the NES. I'm almost 40 now, so 35 plus years.
He doesn't look it, right? He doesn't look it, right? I've been telling him he found that fountain of youth a long time ago.
But yeah, just shooting the shit with good friends, and hope you're along for the ride.
Yeah, so like he said, I love horror. I'm a horror for horror. I hope I could say that and get away with it. But yeah, I love horror. That's my favorite film genre. Anything horror, I'm there to give it a chance. This man has got me into more anime. I do like, obviously, mainstream stuff that you grew up with. You saw in Toonami, obviously, but he goes ahead and opened the floodgates some more. We're both big into video games, definitely. So we will be doing rapid, quick reviews, like just a straight shot to the point. What we like about it, what we didn't like about it. It might be no more than 90 seconds. Those are shorts that we are going to be putting up on other social media platforms, our Instagram, our Facebook. We're going to be doing TikTok, and definitely on the YouTube channel, of course. Those are going to be quick and easy. And there'll be times we will do something in depth, and we have already begun to plan in depth reviews and stuff like that. And again, feathers might be ruffled. We're just here to have a good time, hit us up in the comment section, you can debate with us too, we'll try to be active, what I'm saying, as best as we can in our, videos and whatnot, and comments, and even our other platforms that we made mention already. And again, it's all in the link tree. We'll definitely have that information up for our audience and all our, friends and family, and, hopefully fans. So that's what we're trying to work toward. That's the goal right there. Yeah. So any video games, though, I'm gung ho by anything. This man doesn't like first person shooter games. That's what I'm gonna take care of if I do a quick.
Unless it's Robocop.
Yeah. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that we'll be bouncing off of. If I didn't see it, he'll probably put up his review. I'll take his word for it, and vice versa. And if we both seen it, we'll meet halfway for a score, and we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, though, we're just here to have a good time. We're here to shoot the breeze, have fun. We want to welcome our audience. We're going to talk. We're not going to be, you know, quiet on any topic. We're going to speak up on it. And I'm telling you right now, our first official episode, technically, this is episode 0. We got a lot to talk about. And I can't guarantee that this thing could be a multi-parter. It might be, might not be. But again, we want to go ahead and engage in conversation. We want people to talk about things. You know, I feel like sometimes some topics are just a little too quiet. And that's where we are. You know, don't call us whistleblowers. You know, we're just, again, having fun, and we just want to, you know, just engage with everybody out there and have a good time. Because this is a project, me and this man, what have we talked about? 2 years?
At least 2 years.
At least 2 years. Yeah. And we finally just said, let's go. LFG, let's do this. Let's get going. Let's get this rolling. Let's have some fun. And, you know, that is basically unapologetically accurate. We're going to talk about anything and everything for the most part. Some episodes could be just locked on one topic. Some episodes could be a charcuterie board of small topics. And that is where, you know, we're all about just a discussion. You know what I'm saying? And again, the quick reviews, unexpectedly, they're just going to keep coming. Because, again, he's doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. We'll try to communicate when something's going to be recorded. And then there you go. You'll go ahead and pop up out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? But we'll try to have a nice schedule set for our episodes of Unapologetically Accurate. What would you say is like the best day? And we're going to obviously set up an image so people know.
Yeah. So the podcast episodes are usually going to be coming out on Fridays. You know, we're going to be doing other interstitial episodes here and there on smaller topics throughout the week, but the big podcast episodes, expect those on Fridays unless something went wrong during the week. But yeah, like as the name suggests, unapologetically accurate. You know, we're going to be holding to our guns with our opinions. You know, can our opinions change? Sure. But we're not going to apologize for the opinions that we currently have or will have in the future episodes. But yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna tell you right now, and whoever's here day one, and we sent this project out, we, you know, word of mouth to a good handful of people. Those who are there day one with us, we already appreciate it because, you know, they already liked, they've already subscribed, even if it's one of our pages. Any little bit helps. You know, they know what good people. At the end of the day, we're still good people, but we're just being straight up. You know what I'm saying? We're just here to just talk about things that we like and things that we may have to discuss. We're here to talk about. You know, again, we're going to go deep into politics if we have to. Sensitive topic. It is. That is murky business right there. But, you know, again, that's the whole point of Unapologetically Accurate. It's just we're talking, we're having a good time, and, you know, again, we're standing by what we say. And hey, if you're here for the ride, we greatly appreciate it. Even if liking, subscribing, any of our pages here on out, and, you know, we'll take any support we can. You know, we're just here to have a good time and have, you know, we're just here for the ride. That's what it is. This is what we've been talking about. No matter how far it goes, we're on this roller coaster. So hey, any final thoughts, man? Because I think we should do a recommendation for wrapping up at some point, man. What you think?
Recommendation: buy physical. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, we're gonna do one recommendation per episode. Now, this was a quickie. You know, we're here to, you know, recommend things also because, again, we're doing reviews. Why not we talk about something? Since he said buy physical, which that's the best thing you can do, because that might be, I'm just gonna say it. That's a teaser for the next episode right there. Damn, man, you outdid me. I can't recommend something better than that, man.
What I do?
That's what he thinks. Recommendation: drink water. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, don't be like us.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Right now, we're just trying to stay up. But yeah, drink water. That's the only other thing, and breathe. So we'll say that. So recommendation: buy physical, drink water, and breathe. And that being said, this was a quickie. This was episode 0 about what we're about, Unapologetically Accurate. We might have rambled, might have repeated some things, but you know what, though? again, we're just introducing ourselves, and you'll see what we're about. So if this was not satisfactory, just hang in there, please. We're trying out. We just got on the damn boat. Let's make lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Like Robert Downey Jr. said. That being said, man, here we
All
go.
right. This is Jerry Lee.
And I'm Luke, and guess what? This was episode 0 of Unapologetically Accurate, and guess what? Episode 1 will be dropping right after this one, so please stay tuned.